Hi, and welcome to the Week 1 overview of the coaching protocols for the Early Career Learning Lab. Week 1 call is facilitated by the program coordinator, and there's a bit of pre-work that needs to be completed prior to this call. Obviously, the program coordinator needs to ensure proper recruitment so that there are ECEs, early career educators, who are participating in the Learning Lab coaching cycle. Additionally, the program coordinator needs to send out all meeting information prior to the call, invite any local affiliate VIPs, and make sure that your story of self is ready and loaded. Additionally, all of these templates will be available to you and need to be customized to meet the needs of your local affiliate. So please make sure to fill in all of the proper information. Every call will start with a check-in. Encourage the participants to put their answers in the chat box, and if they would like, to please share on Twitter with the hashtag NEAEdPractice. Next, the program coordinator will share their story of self. Please load the slides or pictures that you choose to use on this slide or subsequent slides. Next, you will go around and do introductions. Please model this as it should be brief. Please just have participants state their name, where they teach, and what they teach. A very quick round robin. There's an agenda that you will need to review, as well as norms. These norms will be the norms that will be established for all weeks of the coaching cycle. If any of the participants feel that anything needs to be added, modified, or removed, feel free to do so to meet the needs of your group. Next, you want to move into an icebreaker. This is really important as relationships are quintessential to the Early Career Learning Lab process. In the notes for this slide, there are examples of icebreakers that you may use, but feel free to use one that makes sense for you, your group of participants, and your local. The next part is an overview of the Early Career Learning Labs. There's detailed information about the Early Career Learning Labs that are available to you in the notes section for this slide. You want to make sure that that's available so that you can review that with participants to make sure that you are answering all of their questions about what the Learning Labs really are and what their purpose is. Next, you're going to be helping the ECEs develop their problem of practice. Problem of practices need to be meaningful, solvable, and relevant. Again, there is information about how this breakout session should look. Please make sure that the ECEs are placed into appropriate breakout group rooms according to what they have identified as their problem of practice. Based upon ECE needs, there might be some breakout rooms that have 5, 6, 7 ECEs in it, and there might be some with 2, and that's okay. In the breakout rooms, ECEs are going to share their reflections from their survey. They need to agree to a couple of subcategories and then kind of start to refine a collective problem of practice or POP statement. Once that's done, you're going to reassign ECEs to breakout rooms with no more than 2 to 3 people in them. Try to mix up the room so that the folks who were in the first breakout room aren't in the second. This way they can get some additional feedback. And they're going to go through these protocols of these questions. Maybe pick 1 or 2 that they might want to address in their breakout room. And then you want to provide some time for them to reflect individually. It is important that you provide this quiet reflection time, and is encouraged that you mute everyone's microphones so that it gives everyone a time to reflect on what's meaningful. At the end of this process, please ask the ECEs to submit their refined statement, their problem of practice statement, to you through either the Zoom chat or through your email address. Next, you need to walk the ECEs through NEA Ed communities. It's really important that the ECEs know how to access Ed communities, that they have an account set up, and that they're placed into the proper group within your local affiliate. The information on how to share, how to get into NEA Ed communities is in the notes section for this slide. So at the end of this meeting, you want to make sure that the ECEs know that they need to answer a reflection question that the program coordinator will have posted in Ed communities, and that the ECEs need to look for communication from the program coordinator and virtual coach regarding the week 2 meeting. Thank the participants for coming. And at the end of every slide deck, there are these extra graphics that you may use in order to augment any slides that you may choose to add or edit or modify.